Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Orlando Stewart, back with another video. This video is pretty much, gonna be telling you guys, what made me want to become a reviewer, who are the people that influenced me, and what inspired me to become a reviewer. Those of you um, who are subscribed to my channel has just reached the 118 subscribers, and it's because of you fans out there who believe in classic nerdy nostalgia. Thank you all to the fans out there for supporting and believing in classic nerdy nostalgia. Let's continue to keep the word out there. And let's have people relive their childhood. And it's because of this channel. Thank you all. So, pretty much my journey to how I became a reviewer, it all started back in 2011. It was back in 2011. This was back when I was in high school. At the time, I was a sophomore. And I believe it was on a Saturday night. I was up all night watching, classic TV, watching old TV intros and food commercials and toy commercials from the 90s. And then just in that one night, I completely relived my childhood. I reconnected to my childhood in just that one night. And I remember I came across this video that on that night I came across this video called Remember the 90s. And just, it had everything from when like gas prices used to be cheap back in the day. You all remember how cheap gas prices were back then, how cheap clothes were back then, unlike now where everything's so expensive these days. And just about everything I remember from my childhood, the old Nickelodeon TV shows, just everything. And also I was I would be on Retro Junk all day. Those of you guys that don't know what Retro Junk is, go to that website, relive your childhood there. That is an awesome website. I was watching old 90s commercials on there, like toy commercials, video game commercials, just everything from my childhood. And just everything from my childhood. It made me reconnect to everything from my childhood. And I saw, different videos on YouTube, like YouTubers that, I haven't seen in so long on YouTube. This is back in 2011, and I haven't seen these videos so long. And there was one guy that made this video, talking about his childhood in the 90s. It brought back so many memories, and 2012 was when I officially signed up to Google. At the time, I had made a Google account. I had my Google account I signed up to Google in 2012, the year after, that was the year after 2011. And I had made my Google account. Now at the time, I did have a YouTube channel, but I didn't have any videos on it. Didn't have any videos on it, just videos that I liked and favorites lists that I created and stuff like that. And there was this, I came across, I've been a long time viewer of the Angry Video Game Nerd, and I've been using YouTube since 2006. James Rolfe, the Angry Video Game Nerd, is one of my major influences. I absolutely love his work. I am a huge fan of his work. James Rolfe is one of my biggest inspirations and my influences. I was watching him a lot, because I hadn't watched him in so long, so I came back to watching him in 2012 again, and he's still as funny as he was in 2006. I mean, this guy, when he could burst on the scene in 2006, he was one guy there wasn't a lot of video game. There wasn't any. Remember, this was in the early days of YouTube, back the good old days of YouTube, when YouTube wasn't demonetizing people's videos and stuff like that, or copywriting everything. AVGM was like one of the first game reviewers on YouTube, and I remember, you know, he was reviewing all these games. And I remember that, you know, I didn't realize that were bad until I got older. And, you know, he was just, his work, and then, you know, Board James, just, all of his work was my biggest influence, and he's a huge inspiration to me. Another YouTuber that inspired me, who inspired me, was another YouTuber called The Review Spot. You know, he was reviewing a lot of toys. He reviews different toys, old and new. He was reviewing some toys from my childhood that I remember. It was like, wow. Now, this took me back. It brought back a lot of memories seeing them. You know, he reviewed, I believe it was one of the Marvel action figures, the ones from the early 90s, the Venom action figure. You guys remember with the ooze, with the slime, the black slime, you plug in the back of the Venom and slime comes out through his chest and stuff like that. And he was reviewing that figure, and I was like, wow, this brings back memories. And Pixel Dan's another guy that I've been watching for a long time. Watched him since the first time I saw him back in 2009. His work was he's another YouTuber that was a huge inspiration to me. He was reviewing a lot of toys in my childhood that I used to have, and like, it's just all of this, you know. He was a huge inspiration he's another influence of mine, and a huge inspiration to me. Sorry about that. Now I did have a video up on YouTube, and it was back in 2012. I did have a video up, but it was crappy. I was trying to do comedy. I sucked at it, and I took it down. That video no longer exists. I don't even have that video no more. I deleted it off YouTube. You know, all this, you know, then fast forward to 2014. You know, I was just watching different toy reviewers and stuff like that. I'm like, you know, all kinds of stuff that inspired me, you know, around that time. And 2014 was when I really said I want to become a reviewer. I want to have my channel, you know, I want to make a channel based around, you know, me talking about my childhood and stuff like that. You know, and that's what Classic Nerdy Nostalgia is all about, and that's what I made the channel about. And that's, you know, this is before, I meant to say before Classic Nerdy Nostalgia, and that's what inspired me. And 2015 was officially the beginning of something fresh, something new for me, and it was a new beginning for me. When I first uploaded my first video, which was a thank you video on another YouTube channel, I was thanking someone on another YouTube channel, you know, for, you know, won a contest and stuff like that. And I uploaded my first review on YouTube, which was on the Batman Forever Cup that you guys remember that I did 3 years ago. And then when I first started out, this is before I had my own, before I had editing or any of that on my YouTube channel. You know, before I had editing, and like, I won't admit, some of my early videos that I did weren't that good. But, you know, it was a start from somewhere, and then right around, you know, late 2015, I found this app called Power Director, and the rest is history. That's how you see all the editing that I do on my channel and stuff like that. All that. But I've had people, come at me and say that my work copies off of their, I've had people come at me, when your YouTube channel, my YouTube channel was really blowing up quick. I went from 1 subscriber, 2 subscribers, 3 subscribers, and it just kept growing from there. And look at me now in 2018 with 118 subscribers. Something I didn't think would happen because of all the hard work that I had done for Classic Nerdy Nostalgia. As soon as your channel starts getting viewers and stuff like that, you're bound to have haters. Now, there was one person I'm not going to mention here on my YouTube channel said that my YouTube channel is nothing but a copycat off of his work and stuff like that. And I'm like, when I hear things like that, it just shows me that people don't watch my videos enough to see how different and original my videos are. And how different and original my videos are. I'm not biting off of anyone or copying off of anyone's work at all. I don't see myself as a copycat. Another person I'm not going to mention here had also criticized the style of how I film my videos and stuff, the quality of my videos. Like, listen, all my work and what I do, I don't have money for a laptop or any of that. I work with what I have, and that's my phone. I try to do the best I can to deliver the best I can to give my viewers out there what they want to see. I does my best, but then when I heard, and then when after he criticized my quality of my videos, he basically, said his stuff is better than mine. I'm like, I'm not here to, let me go and say this. I'm not on YouTube to compete with anybody on quality of their videos. No, that's not what I'm about. I'm not here to compete with people. I'm just here to do what I love to do. And that's to, review, take people back to their childhood. Why does it have to be about who has the better quality of their videos or who's copying off of who? I'm not copying off anyone saying my quality of my videos are better than people. That's not what my channel's about. All what you see here is me. I'm just being myself. I don't care about being popular. I don't care about making money on YouTube. It's not what I'm about. Look at this behind me. This is my passion right here. This is what I love to do. This is my childhood right here on the back of, right here on this shelf. And, this is like 3 years later, 18 subscribers in 2018, and I'm happy. It's because you fans out there believe in me enough to keep me going and do what I love to do. And I thank each and every one of you out there all the people who have subscribed, and even newer people who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Be sure to check out I hope you all enjoyed the review that I did last week on the re-release of the 2016 re-release Race and Action figure that I reviewed for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that review. So that's pretty much it, guys. Don't forget to like my videos. Don't forget to like my videos. And don't forget to subscribe. Live life. Live nostalgia. Peace. I'm out. Check that out right there.